There we go. Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having brilliant, fantastic, amazing days. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing more of a personal Q&A. I've got 8 to 10 questions that I've been given via Instagram through a post that I put out a couple of days ago. I've taken a wide array of different questions, some from more of my starting experience with trading through to some more latest experience of prop firms and getting funding and scaling. So I've got about 8 to 10 questions that I'm going to dive into and go through for you all. Hopefully this will give you a little bit more information about my own experience, and then of course you can take something from it as well. So let's jump into it. So question one was, what account size did I start with? So I started with a £500 account size at 𝗲𝗏𝗃, and I unfortunately blew it in the first 2 weeks of trading. I actually got a bit of beginner's luck. I think I took it up to like 650, 670, and then I blew it within the first basically 2 weeks. So yeah, it was a tough learning experience. It was my savings at the time. I was, I just turned 18, and yeah, it was a hard pill to swallow, but we bounced back from it. So the next question is, how long did it take for me to become profitable? From memory, it took me 6 to 8 months to become profitable. Now, what I mean by that is I was able to put money into an account. I wasn't blowing it. I was able to stick to some level of risk management, and I was able to make small and steady, consistent gains. However, I still think, and the one thing that I've written down here is that I'm still working on becoming more and more profitable every single day, week, and month. And ultimately, yeah, I've been trading for 3 and a bit years now. FXLondon, of course, bringing new members into the community has helped me become more profitable in itself, because of course I've learned strategies from other people. I've learned other different skill sets. Some of the more experienced traders that have traded on Wall Street that are now part of my community have taught me a lot about fundamentals, and I've learned a lot about fundamentals and how to utilize them to become even more profitable. So I think it took me 6 to 8 months to become profitable consistently, that I was able to make consistent gains on a weekly, monthly basis. But I'm still learning and developing that every single day as we go. But the next question is, do I trade patterns? Now, for those of you that know me, you know that I don't. I personally believe that patterns are a trap that most retail traders fall into. It can become very dangerous. A lot of the, what shall I say, social media accounts online that are discussing trading, are making short reels about trading patterns, promoting them. They get lots and lots of views, and a lot of retail traders follow them blindly and believe in them entirely. And I think it's a dangerous thing, because of course the market doesn't move solely based on patterns, M's, W's. There's larger things at play, like fundamentals, that you need to be aware of. So I don't trade patterns. When it comes down to comes to higher time frame trading patterns, of course, but on the lower time frames, M's and W's, personally, they're just traps. So moving on to the next question, do I have a trading routine? At the moment, I trade largely the London and the New York session. I'm enjoying trading breakouts. That's something that we've been, experimenting massively with lately. We've had a brilliant run. So yeah, we fortunately managed to make 16% in the last 3 months. September saw 4%, October saw 8%, November saw 4%, and we're currently in December. We haven't traded that much because of market liquidity, but we're having another good month in December as well. So we've had a really good 3-4 month period of trading this breakout strategy on NAS 100. I've made other videos as well on this strategy that you can check out. I'll drop them down in the link in the description. But yeah, we've been trading the same breakout strategy every single day at the same time. It's been a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio trade. And yeah, at the moment, that's been the trading routine, that we trade that session and we trade that breakout every single day. Another thing to note on top of that is I also like to trade when I'm not busy, so there's not much stress. So of course, for those of you that know as well, I'm still currently at university, so I trade when I don't have lectures on. And there's another question I think further down below, how do I manage trading with university, which I'll discuss. But I like to trade when I'm not busy, when there's not much stress, or for instance, I don't have assignments due within the next couple of days, so that I can just trade peacefully and just focus on it entirely. Another thing I think I can add on to that is that as of the moment, I don't have a very strict trading routine. I don't have a strict morning routine that I get up, I do meditation, I read books, and then I trade. No, but I am, super strict on journaling and documenting those trades. So for instance, I can see which days, which, market periods, I'm trading better in, and which trading sessions I'm trading better in as well. So I do journal trades very, very strictly. I'm not very strict on my trading and morning routine as such, but I am strict on journaling and documenting my trades. So I have, a big pool of data from my own experience of what I can see I best perform in. So the next question is, are there a few things that have helped me with trading? Certainly, for me, it's been exercise, lifting weights, doing sport and socializing, and making sure that I'm just enjoying life. If I'm enjoying life and I'm not focusing and stressing too much on trading, and trading is just a side thing, it's a side hobby that I can make some money with, then I've performed the best. It's when I've, hyper focused over trading, trying to trade as many different sessions, as many different instruments, as many different markets as I possibly can, that the results haven't been as good. The times that I've descaled the amount of time that I've actually spent on the charts is the time that I've performed the best. So the next question is, how many trades do I take in a day or a week? Currently at the moment, it's 1 to 2 trades a day with our NAS 100 breakout strategy. I trade gold as well. I also trade 𝗙𝗲𝗙𝗢𝗙. This is as of the moment, December 2022, which is currently 6 to 8 trades, 6 to 8 to 10 trades a week. I don't trade much more than that. Now, as I mentioned, the next question is, how do you manage trading with university? I think it's a really tough one. It solely depends on your social life and also, of course, your studies, what you actually are studying. I, for instance, am studying history, which has been brilliant because it's, very few contact hours a week. And unfortunately, with history, the contact hours aren't too intense. I've been able to, get ahead of my assessments so that I can plan them out and I can structure them out over a long period of time. I don't have exams, for instance, with history. It's all coursework. So I've been very fortunate with history in the fact that it's not too intense. But of course, managing my, social life, sport and exercise and prioritizing those has, as I said, in previous questions, helped me perform when trading and manage it at the same time. But ultimately, yeah, trading has been, a side hustle. It's been a hobby. It's been lots of fun, and I've met lots of important, amazing people. But yeah, enjoying university at the same time has been crucial and key. So the next question is, how did I manage to get my first funded account? So it was actually an account with FTMO. I got an 100K account. I remember it very specifically because I actually took 2 free retrials to get there. I think I was up like 4% one time, took a free retry, was break even the next time, took a free retry. And then after that, 3rd month later, I managed to pass the challenge and then the verification and then get the live, funded account, and now using it today to get payouts on the monthly. So I think with this, the hardest thing, of course, is to get the first account across the line, to understand how to actually do it and do it properly, with proper risk management in play. It's easy just to YOLO an account and, risk it all and get across the line with the challenge and the verification, but you'll probably find that you lose it months down the line later on. So I think once you actually find a system, a strategy that actually works, is consistent, and perhaps an environment, a trading environment and a community that works for you, then it just all falls into place. When you don't put too much pressure on it, especially as well, is when I found that I've been able to scale up the accounts the most. Also, of course, you can use the payouts from your first account to fuel and fund the second, the third, the fourth, and so on. So you can basically scale up risk-free without putting yourself at too much pressure. So there we have it. Those are all the questions. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.